Hello everybody, Crazy J here. In this video we're going to be talking about the latest This Week at Bungie article, and at the end I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions about the Season of Dawn that was just announced this week. So before we begin, I'd like to remind you guys that I do stream on Twitch every Monday afternoon, Tuesday and Wednesday nights at twitch.tv/crazyj. Play a lot of Destiny, playing some Minecraft, and I'm actually enjoying just chatting a lot more with you guys now as well. Just watching videos on YouTube and chilling out, hanging out. So if you don't, just come hang out. Also, before we begin, please give this video a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. And yeah, let's just hop right into it. So as I mentioned before, this week they announced Season of Dawn on I believe it was sometime this week. Well, I forgot when, but then they released a trailer. And my god, that trailer was hype. Man, that trailer was amazing. Everybody was hyped for it. We had Osiris coming back, we have Saint 14 coming back. Story seems great. And then came the reveal stream, which was very lackluster, left a lot to be desired because of what is coming with Season of Dawn. And we'll get into that in a few, but before we get into all that, let's talk about the TWAB, because the TWAB was all about the Season of Dawn. So we'll go ahead and hop into that. Then they start off by saying that they released a trailer on Tuesday, and then they did the live stream, and then they gave us a calendar here for Season of Dawn. So Season of Dawn starts December 10th. On December 10th, if you had the season pass, which is $10, you would get the new seasonal PvE mode, the Sundial. So the first one comes out as the Sundial Neural Hollow Voice. That's the first Sundial of the season, come out December 10th. And then for free-to-play players, you get, and for all players basically, you get the new seasonal artifact, the Lantern of Osiris, the solo subclass update, PvP mode elimination, which is now it's just elimination, it's no longer part of Crucible Labs. You get Rusted Lands back, and you get Tango Shore and Mars obelisks are open. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. So then a week later, we get on December 17th, we get the Nessus and EDZ obelisks. That's for all players. And then for seasonal pass owners, you get the Sundial Oslotech the Sky Piercer, and you get the Save a Legend quest or story, wherever that is. And I'm assuming that's where we save Saint 14, or that's when we start saving Saint 14. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's the storyline right there. Then on December 17th, also we get the Dawning event, and then on December 24th, we get Iron Banner. By the way, the Dawning ends on January 14th, so we have a whole month of the Dawning. Then we have a week of Iron Banner starting on 24th, and then 24th we get the Sundial Tazarok the Sun Eater release as well for season pass holders. And then on January 7th we get the Legend Sundial for season pass owners. Also for season pass owners we get the exotic quest Devil's Ruin. Sorry. On January 28th we get another exotic quest called Bastion for season pass owners only. And then on February 4th, for all players, you get the Empyrean Foundation, which maybe is another obelisk. I don't know. And for season pass owners, we get the Sundial Enotim Oblivion Truin, which is another Sundial for season pass owners. And then for all players, we end the season with Prison Days, February 11th to February 18th, which is, if you guys don't know, it is a elimination doubles playlist. So there you go. There is a Season of Dawn calendar. I'll get into how I feel about this after the TWAB. The TWAB goes on to mention to show some of the spicy new gunslinger updates coming this season, which are very awesome. I'll show them off on stream. I'll show them off on the video. Alright, here comes the bullets. Here's a preview of some changes arriving with Season of Dawn. We previously discussed some upcoming subclass changes to solo subclasses here. Also, I did make a video about this, so link will be in the description below. Come check it out. But we have a few extra tuning notes below. We also have some notes on exotic engram changes, powerful reward caps, bounties, crucible maps, and more. So rewards. Increase the drop rate of Scourge of the Past, Raid Exotic Weapon Anarchy from 5% to 10%. Great. Exotic engram and the fitting engram have been collapsed into a single new exotic engram item. When opened, it rewards a new exotic if any remain to be collected. Otherwise, it contains a random piece of exotic armor. Note, contents are still class specific. Now onto powerful and pinnacle reward caps. So they are raising the cap to 960, which is they're raising the powerful cap to 960, which was 950, and they're raising the pinnacle cap from to 970, which was at 960. So 10-point increase on both fronts there. So a little extra grinding. Now we get to escalation protocol. This is huge to me. All right, this is I think a lot of our grinding now for some players is going to be EP, now EP and Sundial, especially because he changes. So escalation protocol wave 7 chest no longer requires a key to open. Chest can be opened upon every successful completion of wave 7. Each time opening the chest awards one piece of EP armor for your character class until you have a full set. After a full set is acquired, subsequent opening of the chest awards a random piece of armor. Charged decryption keys and key fragments are being removed from the game. These items will be removed from player inventories. Armor key to spawn Valkyrie javelins are unchanged and will remain. EP weapon drops were not touched and are still cumulative stream boss drops. So, a lot of changes to EP. Well, one big change is you don't have to have a key now to open the wave 7 chest. It's good. It's awesome. I might start grinding some EP now. Weapon mods. The cost of slotting a weapon mod has been reduced from 5,000 glimmer to 500 glimmer. That's a huge drop, and it's good. I agree with this. Fix an issue where 81 could grant duplicate weapon mods. Bounties. Repeatable bounties have been added to the gunsmith. Merge Strike Crucible Gambit objectives on Gunsmith weekly bounties field calibration into a single objective that shares progress from all sources. This is great, but it's like a double-edged blade. Double-edged blade. Because now we have an issue where, yes, it's great that everything counts, but now hopefully the playlists don't suffer. Meaning, hopefully there'll be enough people playing other playlists now to still fill out a full fire team on both ends. So we'll see how that goes. Remove Valor, Infamy, and Vanguard token from field calibration, as there is no longer a requirement for any of these linked activities. Cool. Added a new mode-specific daily Crucible bounty, 1 per day, selected from full-time playlists and active rotators. Reduce the completion requirements of several daily and repeatable Crucible bounties. Remove grenade and melee bounties from Crucible bounty repeatable pool. Thank freaking God. Melee bounties and grenade bounties were annoying, so I'm happy about that. Now we have some subclass changes. Striker Code and Missile, which is the middle path for the Arc subclass for Titans. They made some changes to Thunder Crash. Thunder Crash. Increase base damage from 2,700 to 3,200. Increase in-flight damage from 100 to 200. Validate the increase the amount of time you have in the air after activation. These all sound like great changes. As a hunter main, I'm scared, but I think it could be pretty fun. Now, Night Stalker Way the Pathfinder, which is the bottom path for the Void Hunter. Vanish and Smoke. Add a short period of 0.8 seconds after invisibility is applied where firing a weapon or performing other actions will not break invisibility. This is great. They did this because, let's say you're a hunter and you want to help your friend and you throw an invis smoke at them and they don't know, and they shoot, there goes the invis. So it gives you a chance to like, oh, I'm invis, let me stop shooting, and then you're good. Now for Voidwalker, Entombment of Vision, which is the middle path, which is the Supernova, or Nova Warp. Handheld Supernova, they made some changes. Adjust the grenade charge time so it lines up with the animation and FX. This should make it feel more consistent to activate. So, some cosmetic changes, I guess. Now they make some changes to Crucible maps. Of course, as I mentioned earlier, Rusted Lands is back, and they added Deadcliff, Legion Gulch, Retribution, and Solitude to appropriate playlists. But they also removed Emperor's Respite, yes. Equinox, yes. Firebase Echo, I don't know that one, I can't remember that one. And Vostok, cool. Vostok's okay, I don't care. From all Crucible playlists, these maps are still available for play in pirate matches. I'm happy about Equinox, I hate Equinox. if you watch my stream, you know how much I Equinox. It's my least favorite map, I believe. So now they're talking about Eververse changes. In past seasons, Eververse has released content on there, you know, and you can buy it for Bright Dust and Silver, and sometimes the things for Silver, which is real money, get sold the next week for Bright Dust, for in-game currency. So a lot of people were complaining that, you know, myself included, that if I buy something with Silver, how do I know it's going to come back next week or 2 weeks later to be sold with Bright Dust, for Bright Dust? I don't want to spend money if I don't have to. So basically what this is saying, or Silver only content, is basically saying that for Season of Undying, 50% of Eververse content will have been available or offered for Bright Dust and Season of Undying. They're increasing that. In Season of Dawn, we're going to make around 80% Eververse content available for Bright Dust at some point during the season. Great. But they also said, we've also heard you say that you want to know what will be offered for Silver only so you can plan what you are interested in buying. We agree that providing transparency is vital to making informed decisions. We plan to share on social every week what items will be Silver only during the season as they appear on the Eververse store. Perfect. So they're gonna tweet out or Instagram, whatever, about what's gonna be Silver only. Something new comes out, hey, this is Silver only. So if you want to get this, you buy it now for Silver, or you don't buy it at all. Hey, this is not a Silver only purchase, so this might appear at Bright Dust for Bright Dust in a few weeks, so it's good. We need that transparency. We don't like it when we buy something for money and then realize we don't have to buy it. I had that Bright Dust available. Why would I buy it? So perfect. Now everyone knows how. Well, you guys know how I feel about Bright Dust, the Bright Dust economy, especially during the Festival of Lost event. Link in the description below. In Season of Undying, we changed Bright Dust from pay and or play to earn currency to play to earn reward. We want all players to be able to acquire a selection of their favorite Eververse content every season just by playing the game. And we've been keeping an eye on the Bright Dust economy in Season of Undying with this in mind. In Season of Dawn, all Dawn and weekly and repeatable bounties will award Bright Dust in quantities equal to the amount awarded from Strike, Crucible, and Gambit bounties. 200 per weekly, 10 per repeatable. Crimson Days will do the same for weekly bounties only, as this event does not include repeatable bounties. Yes, step in the right direction. I mean, 10 Bright Dust is still really low, but step in the right direction, because as I mentioned in my Festival of Lost video that I made, I felt like Ava, who was the vendor for Festival of Lost, should have actually offered bounties that gave you Bright Dust as a reward, because the main attraction for Festival of Lost was the rewards you get in Eververse, the things you can buy with Bright Dust or Silver, you know, your emotes, your ghost projections, ghost shells, sparrows, all that good stuff. The main attraction was the cosmetics, and you have your main vendor, the vendor for the event, not just not giving you what you need to get those event items. So this is a great, it's a step in the right direction. I like it. Like I said, I still believe 10 per repeatable is still too low unless they lower the cost of the items in Eververse, which I don't see them doing, so they should bump it up. I'm not sure what the price, what they should bump it up to, but 10 is still too low. 200 is still low as well, but definitely bump up to 10. And they're also looking ahead. They're keeping an eye out. As Bungie always says, they're listening. So if you have any feedback, let Bungie know. Also, they go on to mention that December 10th is the last day you could purchase the digital deluxe edition of Shadowkeep, because December 10th is when Season of Dawn starts, and Season of Dying stuff will be gone, so there's no point of getting the deluxe edition. So get it while you can. Speaking of things going away in Season of Dying, there's other things going away for Season of Dying. As you know, basically everything for Season of Dying is gone. It's gonna be gone. Undying's free and premium season rewards, including acquisition for Aeona's Vow, will be gone. Aeona's Vow Catalyst Quest, Vex Offensive Matchmaking Activity, Vex Invasion on the Moon, Vex Weapon Data Seeds from Akora, the Gateler's Eye Seasonal Artifact, Power Bonuses Grant from Seasonal Artifact, and Season Specific Triumph Steals and Talios are all going to be gone starting December 10th. They noted here that Aeona's Vow will be available for you to get, or for you to earn at a different time, so don't worry about that. Now we get into the Destiny 2 update 2.7.0 rollout information here. So on December 10th, 8 a.m. Pacific time, Destiny service maintenance begins. 8:45 a.m. Destiny 1 and 2 are being taken offline on all platforms. At 9 a.m. Destiny 2 update 2.7.0 begins rolling out across all platforms and regions. An hour later at 10 a.m. Destiny 1 and 2 are back online on all platforms and Season of Dawn begins. And then at 11 a.m. Destiny service maintenance concludes. So expect from a little bumpiness from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Pacific time. There might be some bumpiness there. And one more thing is they announced that they're announcing a feature on PC only for right now that you could disable clan invite notifications on your screen. And the reason being, I can only assume that there are a lot of douchebags out there who had some really messed up clan names and want to invite people, and people want to see that. So yeah, especially if you're a streamer, or even if, like, you know, you have a kid and your kid's watching you play or something, you know, you don't want to see stuff like that. So they're giving you the option to remove that coming up on your screen, and they will roll this out on other platforms as well. But the first one up is PC. And finally is the movie of the week and the honorable mentions, as always, in the bottom of the TWAB. Yeah, that's about it for the TWAB. I will leave a link for the TWAB in the description below, as always. And now we're going to talk about Season of Dawn, in my opinion of it. So Season of Dawn, I think it's $10, right? So can't expect much as far as content. I'm just afraid, and a lot of people are afraid, that this content that you guys are providing, or that Bungie's providing in this season, is not enough. Sundial seems like it's going to be cool, but it's not a raid. And granted, I'm not expecting a raid for this season, because a good raid will take time to make. And with this time, with Bungie's schedule, I'm pretty sure they can't make a raid every season. But this event, I hope it's not the Vex Offensive all over again. I played that a few times and I got bored of it. So hopefully Sundial is different and keeps me engaged for at least more than a couple weeks, or more than a couple of runs. Storyline, beat wise, it's great. I love Saint 14 story. That's my main attraction right now. My main attraction is Saint 14. That's gonna be cool. I love lore. And bringing Saint 14 back has huge implications for the lore, so I'm excited about that. That's one thing. That's probably the only thing I'm excited about. PvP continues to be neglected. Continues to not have a end game goal. Yes, you have competitive, and one of the reasons why people were disappointed after the trailer was announced was because after the live stream, because they released a trailer, and granted, this is all self-inflicted. These are all, what I'm about to mention was all self-inflicted, right? The Bungie never said anything about what I'm about to say. So trailer came out, you had Osiris in there, you had Mercury, and you're thinking, oh shit, Trials of Osiris is coming back, awesome, yes, it's gonna be fucking great. And there were like some clickbait articles, you know, throwing the idea out there, so people were excited. And then the live stream happened and nothing was mentioned about Osiris. Not only Osiris, but Trials of Osiris, but PvP in general, Crucible in general, besides adding a new map and elimination. So I think the issue with this right now is not the fact that Trials of Osiris is coming back, that is huge, but a huge part of the disappointment is there's no end game content for Crucible. You have comp, but comp is still, it's not where it needs to be. And it's just, we need something substantial to play. And the issue with this season is this was a perfect fit for Trials of Osiris, I think, because you have a lack of content, because we know Bungie can't obviously keep producing more. I mean, Shadowkeep side of the content, but in this season here, you're leaving just a blank slate. You're leaving a blank page here. Like there's not enough content. It's just not enough, right? Granted, it's $10, but something like Trials of Osiris, that would have expanded the lifetime of this season. think about it, when Trials of Osiris came out for House of Wolves, that changed the game. I mean, every weekend was an event. Every weekend was go on Twitch and see who's streaming Trials of Osiris, to see if Triple Red can carry someone to the Lighthouse again, to see if Lucky and Buttwhip can get together and carry somebody. Let's see if ASap Lauren can have, you know, Drunk Trials Friday with, you know, it was fun to watch. It was so fun to watch. Every weekend was a treat on Twitch to watch. Every weekend was a treat to play Trials of Osiris. Even if you were bad, you hated it, but you still played, because not only was it fun, but even if it wasn't fun, the loot you get for Trials of Osiris was pretty cool. You know, you get cool ornaments, you get cool guns. The loot pool for Trials of Osiris, I think, was probably one of the best loot pools of any Destiny game so far, any Destiny expansion. And every update, every season, every DLC, there was updated armor or guns for Trials of Osiris. So it just feels like a missed opportunity here to add something like Trials of Osiris. It doesn't have to be Trials. It can be, you know, something else, but something PvP wise, because Crucible PvP, it's not hard to create PvP content, right? As far as making PvP content last, right? All you gotta do is come up with a cool game mode that people will enjoy, and the players will make it last forever. Trials of Osiris lasted for a very long time. Trials of 9 failed because they messed with the formula. It didn't work too well. Trials of Osiris was a great game mode. It was so much fun, and all Bungie had to do was release something like that here, and people can drag that content on for this season, and the next season, and the next season after that. As long as you keep adding, maybe, you know, a couple things here and there to the loot pool, and maybe add, I hate to say, maybe add some Eververse Trials of Osiris gear or something like that, you know, ornaments, something like that, whatever. I don't know. Silver only, so you can actually use that money to fund Trials of Osiris as well. It just feels like a missed opportunity. I know Bungie talked about this already. I think it was DMG, I think it was Cosmo. Oh, somebody talked about PvP content, and that they added, you know, they added Rusted Lands, eliminations here. They're nerfing One Eye Mask and Recluse, and the seasonal artifact is being changed, so that might affect PvP. But seasonal artifact is just that's just a wide, right? That's just a grand scale thing that affects everything. Rusted Lands, though it's a great PvP map, I loved it. Still, Rusted Lands, it's something new, right? And it's not gonna change the landscape of PvP at all. It's not gonna change the landscape of Crucible. And yeah, the One Eye Mask and the Recluse nerf, it's gonna change the meta for sure. It's gonna change the meta. It's gonna change the sandbox. But that's not what's missing. The sandbox needs to be changed, sure, but what's missing is something that will make us want to play, make us want to keep coming back to Crucible. I'm finding myself playing less and less Destiny every day, and playing more Minecraft, or just chilling and just chatting in my chat and just hanging out with you guys watching YouTube videos, because Crucible was my main thing. I'm not the best at Crucible, I'm not a PvP god or anything, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Trials, I enjoyed playing, I enjoyed the competitive aspect of it. Even though I know, like I said before, Destiny will never be an esport game, but it was still fun to play and try to be better than the next player. It's just very disappointing. Me personally, I'm not upset with the content. I understand we're paying $10 for this. That's not much money in the grand scheme of things. It's not like we're paying $30 or $40 or $50 or $60, God forbid. It's $10 for content. I mean, it's not much, but it's only $10. I'm not expecting much. What I'm upset about is the lack of focus on the obvious thing that needs to be focused on, which is Crucible. You focus on Crucible. Like I said, this Crucible has the potential to carry a game from season to season. Once everything's over, once people get their power level grind or sick of power level grinding, once people complete the Saint 14 quest line, once people complete, you know, their exotic quest, and once people are sick of, you know, the Dawning, what's left to do? Crucible. Crucible will always be something players can play. But when you have a lack of rewards for Crucible, then what else is there to do? Just kind of playing Crucible and not taking it seriously. And that's my thing right now. I'm kind of stuck in a place where I enjoy Destiny still now, and I want to play it more. but there's not much to do that I want to do. Yeah, I could power level grind. That's fun at all. But at the same time, it's just not the same. Not the same. It's nice when you have Crucible, like Trials of Osiris, or Game Mode where you enjoy a lot and you get rewards for. But then you also have PvE. So you can kind of like, okay, I'm kind of sick of this. Let's hop in here. I'm kind of sick of this. Hop in here, and make sure content lasts longer. And like I said, Crucible PvP is not hard to make it last longer. All you gotta do is add a nice, fun game mode that people will enjoy, include a nice loot pool for that game mode, and let us run wild. So we can dabble back and forth between the two. And that is what Destiny's like right now, I believe. The sandbox is always gonna be a mess. The sandbox is always gonna be a mess, no matter what they do. It's always gonna be bad, no matter how you look at it. People are always gonna complain. What's missing right now is not a better sandbox. What's missing right now is not more PvP maps. What's missing right now is not elimination, which was fun, but that's not missing. What's missing is rewards and endgame content, endgame goal for Crucible. You have the raid, awesome. You have Sundial, awesome. But where is the content that will prolong this season into where's the content that will extend the life of this season into the next season, right? And it's not here. That content should be PvP because it's easy. It's easy to make. You don't need story. You don't need anything like that. You just need a game mode and a small loot pool for us to grind for. That's it. Man, that went on longer than I wanted to go. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I want to talk about, man. I mean, there's nothing else I want to talk about. Pretty much it. Yeah, nothing else I really want to vent about. If you guys agree with me, let me know. Comment below. If you guys disagree, let me know. Comment below. Like I said, I do stream every day, or I wish every day. Well, not every. I don't wish that. Oof, that's a lot. I stream every Monday afternoon and Tuesday and Wednesday nights on twitch.tv/crazyj. Come hang out. I'm still trying to get to 100 subscribers, guys, so please subscribe. Trying to get my custom URL so it can be easier for you guys to type it in the URL, or easier for me to let you guys know where to find me. So please help brother out. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video. I went with a no script feel this week. I think I'm liking this a lot better than actually writing a script. So let me know if you guys know. Let me know if you guys enjoy this more than my scripted material. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out. Love you all. Peace.